Yo, this is Matt Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. So why don't you subscribe? Hit the button, subscribe to the POC. Check out the
Sweet Boom!
What is up, you guys? It is Mike of the POC here. And first things first, you're probably wondering, Mike, where the hell are your videos? I apologize, you guys. I apologize completely. Not only have Nick, Brandon, and I not been able to see each other in a couple weeks now, but I've also gone back to school, so I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things as far as my classes and everything. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Bodily functions, alright. Anyway, guys, yeah, so I'm just really sorry. I've been trying my best to do what I can, but I promise you guys, I'm going to keep trying to make more videos for you guys. I'm going to keep working hard in everything I do to make sure that I am able to continue to do this for you guys. Especially now that WrestleMania season is upon us, I'm going to try and make more videos, see what I can do. Especially with POCW Season 2 coming out, excuse my words. Yeah, Nick and Brandon and I are really excited about that. So we're kind of hoping to get that started. And maybe you can look out for a special surprise coming soon. Shotgun promo. Excuse me, I got a little frog in my throat. But anyway, so what's the purpose of today's video, if you ask? Well, I shall answer. As you probably read from the title of the video, I'm doing the NXT TakeOver San Antonio and the Royal Rumble predictions video. So Nick is going to make two. I mean, not Nick. Excuse me. Brandon's is going to or already has made two separate videos on this. However, tomorrow I am very busy, so I'm going to make one video and just get it all done. Especially since TakeOver starts in about half an hour. Go me. Time. Woo! Okay, here we go. So, San Antonio TakeOver. Alright, so pre-show. No Way Jose versus Elias Sampson. Originally, I had No Way Jose. However, then I realized that I don't think this is the Drifter's first TakeOver match. I don't think it is. However, this is, I think, one of the more high-profile matches he's had recently. And I know that he was also injured. And he's come back as of the past couple months, I think. So I think that in order to give Sampson a strong foundation, you need to give him the win here. So I'm going to go and give him the win. Alright. So moving into the main card. First match is Roderick Strong versus Andrade Cien Almas. I'm going to give Roddy the win here. Main reason why is because we have no clue, as of right now at least, who's getting called up at the Rumble, who's getting called up at WrestleMania after WrestleMania. So, I think either way, you gotta make sure that you have stars ready to fill the positions that are. Excuse me. You need to have stars that are able to fill those positions. Roddy Strong is Mr. Ring of Honor, as everybody knows. He is the one guy that, if you think he's one of the few guys where if you think Ring of Honor, he comes up. So I'm going to say Roderick Strong, pretty much just because of the fact of, like I said, you need to have stars ready for when Nakamura leaves, for when Joe leaves, for when Bobby Roode leaves, for when all these big stars leave. And I think that they're going to make Roddy Strong one of those big guys. You know, I think that they're gonna book him right. Probably give him a title at some point. But I think that big push that Roderick Strong needs to survive in NXT starts tonight. Alright, next match, tag team title match. DIY versus the Authors of Pain. You guys already know, DIY are my guys. I can't go against my guys. DIY, Ciampa and Gargano. Too good to be true. And I can't see them losing. Because that's the thing, if those two are gonna get called up, they're gonna get called up after Mania. I know that they ain't gonna get called up for the Rumble, no. So if anything, they can lose the titles in Orlando, but they're not losing in San Antonio. All right, next match, Eric Young versus Ty Dillinger. Enough said. No, but in all seriousness, you guys, I'm going to go with Ty Dillinger, obviously, because he's a perfect 10. He needs, let's be honest with me here. when's the last time we've seen Dillinger win like a big match? I think that if he doesn't get called up this year, I think that Dillinger will be an NXT champion. If he doesn't get called up, Dillinger will be the champion by this time next year. I'm gonna make that prediction now. I'm not gonna say what happens if it doesn't come true because obviously I don't know what's gonna be happening in a year from now. But in all seriousness, I do think that if Dillinger does avoid this round of call-ups, I think he will be NXT champion. Because the crowd loves him. He loves the crowd. I mean, the numbers don't lie. And yes, I had to turn my back to you to do that, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I just think Dillinger is just needing of a big win because he hasn't had many. So I think this will be the big start for him. Okay, next match. NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Nikki Cross versus Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. So I don't think Nikki Cross is gonna win. I'm sorry, but I don't. Asuka, I think it's time for her to be done with the championship. Whether that means she's gonna get called up or not, I have no clue. Billie Kay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't like her. While outside of Asuka, her and Nikki Cross and Peyton, she's definitely had the more success of the three, due to the fact that she made it onto the main roster for a match. But, I mean, for those of you guys who do know me, you guys know that Peyton Royce is the NXT version of Alexa Bliss for me. So, I'm going with Peyton Royce. I really am, really hoping she wins. Alright, main event. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. I've heard a lot of people wanting to go for Bobby Roode. Mainly because of the fact of, Shinsuke's going to lose the title. He's going to go into the Rumble. We'll see how he goes. I don't think so. I think that Nakamura is going to win. Whether that means that he will go into the Rumble or not, I have no clue. But Nakamura will win tonight. Because here's the thing. Keep in mind that Kevin Owens debuted at the NXT Championship. He made a name for himself on the main roster while being the NXT Champion. Now, who in the hell thinks that Shinsuke Nakamura, a person who people love, have loved, and will love for God knows how long, can't do the same thing? Especially as a fan favorite. I mean, because we all know, when Kevin Owens debuted on the main roster with the NXT Championship, he was a bad guy. He drew heat, and he was really good at doing that. But Shinsuke Nakamura, like I said, he's a fan favorite. People love Shinsuke Nakamura. So what makes you think that they can't take what they did with Kevin Owens and potentially times it by at least 5 with Shinsuke Nakamura? So I say that Nakamura wins tonight. Whether he goes in the Rumble, whether he gets called up after the Rumble, whether he gets called up after WrestleMania, we have no clue. We'll have to wait and find out. But as far as tonight will not be glorious for Bobby Roode. Maybe another night, but it's not tonight. Alright, wow, that took 8 minutes to talk about. Okay. Alright, moving into the Royal Rumble. There's 3 pre-show matches. Come on. Really? Really? I'm starting to get the biz now. Anyway, okay, so first pre-show match is Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. This rivalry has been going on way too long. It should be Sasha Banks. Just because of, underdog. And plus, who knows? We might be able to see Nia Jax in the Rumble. Who knows? Who really knows? To be honest with you, we could see any of the women in the Rumble. But I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks. Alright, Cesaro and Sheamus versus Gallows and Anderson for the tag titles. This match will be contested with 2 referees. I have no clue what that's going to make happen or reasonable or whatever. Whatever word you want to use. Insert word here. All I would like to think that I know is that Gallows and Anderson are gonna win tonight. They are finally gonna win the WWE Tag Team titles. Or the Raw Tag Team titles, I should say, because the Raw Tag Team titles. Alright, final pre-show match. It's Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. You guys already know where I'm going. Alexa, Mickie, and Natty. Literally just because of Alexa Bliss. What can I say? I'm in love. Okay. Moving into the main card. Alright, so first match in the main card for the Royal Rumble is Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. I'm going to be honest with you. I had Rich Swann originally. But the more I think about it now, he's been the champion for a while. I think, especially if they want to give the Cruiserweights a good WrestleMania moment, they should make Neville the champion. Because Neville's, theoretically, since he's gotten into the division, since he got into the main roster, theoretically, Neville's been carrying the Cruiserweight division on his back. Because he's been one of the few people that actually represent it. I mean, even though it wasn't even a thing before the summer. He's been one of the few guys that have been representing the smaller guys in the main roster. Even though he was hurt for, I want to say, like 6 months or something. So I say give Neville his first title in the WWE on the main roster. Let him be the champion going to WrestleMania. And then we'll see what goes on from there. Alright, next match. Charlotte versus Bayley for the Raw Women's title. Alright. Let's be honest here. Charlotte's been undefeated in every pay-per-view she's ever been in. Until the Rumble. I'm going to say Bayley wins. Because I don't think that this year they're going to give Bayley a WrestleMania moment. I think... Because here's the thing. Because they gave Charlotte her moment last year. Well, theoretically, all three of them had their WrestleMania moment last year. While Bayley hasn't had a WrestleMania moment yet, I don't think it's time for her to have her moment yet. I think that it's still early, but I do think that Bayley will win tonight, and I think for some reason I'm feeling Becky versus Sasha at Mania, and Sasha will win. No clue why I'm feeling that. That's just something I'm feeling. Alright, I gotta speed this up a little bit because we're at 12 and a half minutes. Okay. Next match. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, Universal title with Chris Jericho locked up in the shark cage. I'm gonna say Owens wins. And I'm gonna make an even further prediction and say that Owens wins clean. That often doesn't happen. But I'm gonna say it does happen this time. Because I don't think that they're gonna have Jericho. Because that's the thing. Because especially the fact that Jericho is supposed to be in the Rumble, I don't think he's gonna. Because here's the thing. Jericho can easily, ruin his chances of the Rumble theoretically by getting involved in this match. So I'm gonna say that Owens wins clean, and we'll see what happens from there as far as a potential Jericho Owens feud. Because everybody's kind of just been wanting that because Owens has been looking to make the list for God knows how long now. All right. Next match: John Cena versus AJ Styles for the WWE title. As much as I hate to say it, John Cena will beat AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. As much as I hate to say it, and the only reason why is because of what I'm about to say. The Royal Rumble match. Now here's what I did for the Rumble match. I took a SmackDown winner, and I took a Raw winner. So I'm going to start with the Raw winner. The Raw winner, in my opinion, will be Braun Strowman. Because they've been pushing his ass for a while now. And I think he finally needs to deserve some sort of payoff from it. So I'm going to predict Strowman as my winner for Raw. Now, what I was trying to go back with the Cena thing. Cena will win WWE title at Royal Rumble because The Undertaker will win the Royal Rumble match. It'll be Cena versus Taker at WrestleMania. It's bound to happen. Bound to happen. Alright guys, so this video is about to get 15 minutes long. So, I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys later.